This is a police station situated on the outskirts of the city. There is less hustle and bustle here compared to other police stations in the city. The reason is clear that the surrounding area is rural. Some areas are also densely forested. Drunken people often come to this quiet forest area to have parties. It is the beginning of January, and the coolness of the weather is at its peak. The euphoria of New Year celebrations of the entire police station staff had not broken yet. It was around 4 o'clock in the evening. "Sir, there is a dead body lying in the nearby forest," said a 20 to 21-year-old youth entering the police station. "So what should I do?" The young man sitting at the reception desk, who also used to write reports, said with half-open eyes. "Sir, you believe me. If you want, you can go to that place and see," said the young man. "Who are you? Did you realize that he was a dead body? It is possible that some man is lying unconscious after drinking alcohol," the young man said in the same state. "Sir, my name is Radheshyam and I graze cattle. I saw that dead body while bringing the cattle back to the village. He was not a drunkard or a sleeping man. There were some strange burn marks on his body," the young man said. Go and tell this to the forest watchman. According to the rules, the police will go to verify only on the report of the watchman," the policeman said with the aim of scaring the young man. "Sir, I have to hand over the cattle to their owners. That's why I didn't search for the watchman," the young man told clearly. "Then go and return the cattle to their owners. When the information comes from the watchman, then action will be taken," the policeman said, avoiding the young man. "What are you doing, Ram Singh? You are taking the information of a murder so lightly," Inspector Alok Kumar said while coming out of the inner office. "I have heard the entire thing while sitting in my office. Hey sir, in this forest, people come to New Year's parties, and when someone gets drunk, his friends leave him and go away. This too would be a similar type of person, who would get up and leave when he regains consciousness. And if there is a dead body, the watchman will definitely inform us." Ram Singh replied. No sir, it is a dead body only." Radheshyam interrupted. "How do you know that it is a dead body?" the inspector asked. "Because sir, his hands and feet are tied. There are no clothes on the body and there are some strange marks on the body," Radheshyam said. "What kind of strange marks are there?" asked the inspector. "The kind that come after the skin is burnt," Radheshyam said. "Ram Singh, prepare the photographer and the rest of the staff, the matter looks serious." "We will go to the place told by this boy," said the inspector. Within some time, the inspector reached the forest along with the police team and Radheshyam. There was a dead body of a man aged 50 to 55 years. His hands and legs were tied. The clothes were lying at some distance. It seemed as if after tying his hands and legs, his clothes had been torn off. Just like the stripes on the body of a cheetah or zebra, similar thin stripes were visible on his body. It seemed as if the spot on the mark had been burnt with something. A 3/4 empty bottle of liquor, and an empty plastic glass were also kept nearby. "See sir, I was saying that people come to this forest only to have alcohol parties. He came here only for the liquor party," Ram Singh said. "If you had come here for the purpose of party, there should have been some more glasses, but there is only one glass here. Secondly, from his attire and appearance, he does not seem to be of the level of a person who can party. In fact, he looks like a beggar to me," said the inspector. "Sir, maybe they had come just to party, and some dispute might have happened and they might have murdered him and ran away. You might have taken the empty glass with you so that we don't get fingerprints. There are no clothes on the body, hence it also seems that there may be a case of illicit relations," said SI Shafiq Ahmed. "It doesn't seem like a party atmosphere. On top of that, these striped marks on the body indicate that it has been burnt at these places." Inspector Alok expressed his suspicion. "But who can burn so closely? If this has happened then it is a great work of art," said SI Shafiq. Such marks come only due to electric burns. There are no electricity lines anywhere near here. In such a situation, it does not seem logical to burn someone by electrocution here, the inspector said. It is also possible that he was electrocuted somewhere else and these bottles and glasses were kept here to divert the investigation, said Ram Singh. In my opinion, this would not have happened. Because his clothes have been cut and separated with the help of a blade or knife. Meaning the current has been applied to him after he has taken off his clothes. Otherwise, some parts of the burnt flesh would have definitely stuck on the clothes. Inspector Alok expressed his views. Then, SI asked, "Tell the photographer to take photographs from all angles and send the dead body for post-mortem." The inspector instructed, "Show it to me when the post-mortem report comes." Saying yes sir, everyone got busy in their work. "Sir, the post-mortem report of that blind murder has arrived," SI informed after about 2 days. The cause of death is said to be low-intensity current flowing through the body, Inspector Alok said while reading the report. How would electricity have reached there? SI Shafiq asked. This is the thing to see. Do this, take this man's photo and show it to all the beggars. Maybe some clue will be found, said the inspector. Yes, I will send the teams right now, SI Shafiq said and left the office. After 2 days the SI informed, Sir, our guess turned out to be correct. That dead body is of a beggar, who used to sit and beg near the Shankar temple, about 7 kilometers away from here. What other information do you have about that beggar? Inspector Alok asked. Sir, his name is Mohan and he lives in a hut under a bridge, some distance away from the temple, in the same area. There is nothing unclear about his family. Lived alone. He was a very calm person, but was very fond of drinking alcohol. But no one used to create ruckus after drinking. SI told about the deceased Mohan. Did you search his hut? The inspector asked. Yes sir, during the search of the hut about 1,000 rupees in cash was found. Nothing was found which could raise any suspicion, SI Shafiq said. Keep an eye on the drunkards, drug dealers nearby. Perhaps he might have seen someone and out of fear of being caught, he was killed, the inspector expressed doubt. Sir, we have kept a watch and have also alerted the informers, but till now no such clue has been found. SI informed. Okay, you guys reach his hut again and gather all the neighbors. I will inquire myself, Inspector Alok Kumar said. After about 2 hours, Inspector Alok Kumar was in the colony where Mohan lived. Sir, Mohan was a simple person, who was only concerned about his drinking and eating. He was firm on one rule that no matter how big the festival was or how big the crowd was in the temple, he would never beg after 8 o'clock in the evening. After that his only job was to drink. He never had any dispute with any of us, said an elderly beggar present in the crowd. Does he have any friends? Any enemy? Inspector Alok asked. No sir, he did not talk much to anyone. Yes, for the last 15 to 20 days, he used to stay at the auto mechanic Nadim's shop at the opposite intersection for 5 to 7 minutes. Maybe he can tell something, said one of the people present there. Nadim? What a man. I mean, does he consume alcohol, opium or any other intoxicant? The inspector asked. I don't know this. We don't go to his shop because we don't have any car, the person said. So why did he talk to Mohan? Inspector Alok asked. Don't know. Perhaps it was the same route to reach Mohan's temple, that's why you get blessed. That person said. Sir, should I call Nadim here? SI Shafiq asked. No, you do this and pick up Nadim and bring him to the police station. Perhaps he will have to be interrogated thoroughly. Inspector Alok Kumar instructed. Okay sir, SI said. Within some time, SI Shafiq Ahmed brought Nadim from his shop to the police station. As soon as he reached the police station, the inspector asked Nadim, "How do you recognize Mohan, Nadim?" "Sir, he was fond of smoking beedis and I used to give beedis to him." "That was all I knew from him," Nadim replied. "Why did you kill him?" Inspector Alok asked, immediately coming to the point. "No sir, I did not kill him," Nadim said, agreeing. "But my experience says that you are the one who killed him, and I have witnesses and evidence for this," Inspector Alok said, shooting an arrow in the dark. "Sir, I had no enmity with him, so why would I kill him?" Nadim asked the inspector the opposite question. "That's what I want to know. Are you going to tell us directly, or should I make you spit it out in my own way?" The inspector said, adopting a tough stance. "No sir, I don't know anything. Mother, I swear," Nadim said again. "Havildar, take out its tip and put it in my hands, and remember, if even one tooth is left, I will take out your tip," Inspector Alok Kumar said to a constable standing nearby. "Sir, don't hit me, I will tell you everything." Nadim broke down only after the 2nd of March hard slaps. "Yes, then tell me why you killed Mohan." "Listen, don't make the mistake of lying and misleading the police, otherwise I will pulverize your body into pieces of 208 bones, the inspector said threateningly. "Sir, Mohan had to lose his life because of a condition," Nadim said. "Condition? What condition?" the inspector asked, surprised. Nadim told, "Sir, I have been a science student and I have taken only science subjects till 12th. Physics was my favorite subject. But I could not pass 12th. That's why I took training as an auto mechanic and opened this shop. A few days ago, I read a news in the newspaper that a laboratory assistant in the physics lab of a school fell on a 12-volt battery, and due to it being wet, the electric circuit got completed and he died due to electric shock. Gone? This has become a news. Where did the condition come from in this?" Inspector Alok said hurriedly. "I have a friend, Junaid. He is an electrician. When I told him this news, he was not ready to accept it. According to him, the current of 12 volts is very less, and no adult person can die from it. Just on this issue, a bet of 5,000 rupees each was made between us. Now the problem was on whom this experiment should be conducted and how it should be conducted. We looked around and found Mohan suitable for this experiment. He was a man without a family. The chances of someone complaining about his disappearance were very slim," Nadim said. "Then how did you execute your plan?" Inspector Alok asked curiously. "We knew that Mohan is very fond of alcohol. It was this weakness of his that became the cause of his death. Every day, while passing in front of the shop, we went ahead and started greeting him. While leaving slowly, we started giving him beedis as per the plan. This increased his confidence in us further. One day when we offered him to drink alcohol with us, he refused, saying that everyone in this colony knows him. That is why he does not drink alcohol outside and only in his hut. And that too only at night. Then when we told him to organize a party of liquor and chicken in the nearby forest to celebrate the new year, he got greedy and agreed to the party. I had an old scooter of 2002 model. All three of us sat on it and went into the forest." The inspector asked, "But how did you kill him? How did you arrange for the current?" "That is what I am telling you, sir. Both Junaid and I do not drink alcohol. But to see the results of our experiment, we took the entire bottle of Mohan's choice. Hey, what happened to the chicken? The party was of both liquor and chicken, wasn't it?" Mohan said while drinking, "Today, after a long time, I will drink to my heart's content. I have told the nearby dhaba owner that he will be coming with the chicken in some time." Junaid replied. After drinking about half the bottle, Mohan started becoming unconscious. "I tried to take off her clothes, but it was not possible. So they quickly cut his clothes with a blade and took them off," said Nadim. "Where did you arrange for the electric shock to kill you?" Because I know that that model of scooter, or any model of scooter of that time, did not have a battery, and also you did not keep any battery with you, Inspector asked. This is where my knowledge of being a mechanic and a physics student came in handy. According to the technical specification of the scooter, when it is run at 5.5 thousand RPM, it generates a current of 12 volts through the dynamo. After taking off Mohan's clothes, we tied his legs and hands up. By doing all this it became clear that Mohan could not oppose anyone. Now I made a compact coil on Mohan's body with the 5 clutch wires brought from my shop. I completed the power circuit by connecting this coil to the spark plug. Now put the scooter in neutral gear and started it by giving full accelerator. The unconscious Mohan was in no position to protest. After struggling with the current for some time, Mohan calmed down. And I won the bet, Nadim said. So this is it, a poor man's life was taken for free to win a bet. By the way, for how long did the current have to be given in total? Inspector Alok Kumar asked Nadim. Sir, Mohan had calmed down after a total of 20 minutes of electric shock. I was hopeful that the dead body would remain lying in this deserted forest for at least 2 to 3 days, and due to the burning of its skin, insects and animals would soon start tearing the flesh, and then it would be difficult to recognize Mohan, Nadim said. What a wonderful story you have created, but due to the arrival of a shepherd on time, the whole plan failed. The inspector completed his speech. Yes, sir, we have made a big mistake. We should not have done this. I have realized this now, Nadim said, folding his hands. Then Junaid also started pleading with folded hands in front of Inspector Alok Kumar to forgive him. You people have murdered an innocent person, so you should be punished for this. It must be good for the shepherd who informed the police about the dead body, otherwise the case would not have been opened easily after the dead body was damaged. Inspector Alok Kumar said. After this he asked SI Shafiq Ahmed to take action to arrest both of them on the charges of Mohan's murder and send them to jail. Due to a minor condition, Nadim and Junaid had to go to jail.